Welcome to another video tutorial from 2dgameartguru.com. In an earlier video about the shading of a face, I had these little helpers in the bottom of the screen. They show me the direct effect a shading color has on the base color. Usually I take a lighter and a darker color. For the skin I took a warm white and a light brown to give me shades in between. I had steps from 80 to 20% of opacity. You can easily add more to get 8 or 10 steps. Having grouped the shading colors, it's easy to alter those by just clicking on a new color and all objects change. Let's just quickly create one of those shader helpers. I create a square and one is dark, one is white. I decrease the opacity by 10%, duplicate again, and the power duplicate will place the next one right next to the previous one. All I need to do is reduce the opacity until I get my 10 steps from 100 to 0%. I can now place a base color below it. I duplicate the first square and move it to the bottom of the stack. In the next step, I group my shading colors on top. All the dark ones are in one group, all the light ones are in the second group. This makes it easier to change the colors as well as the color blend mode. I can change the dark colors from normal to multiply and the light colors from normal to add. The results can be quite different. I can achieve more vibrant, more saturated color combinations by changing the blend mode. Let's take the two bottom bars for example. It's the same colors, it's just a multiply at the top and a color burn at the bottom. If I copy the colors again and set the top to, for example, a darker color, I still get a slightly different tone than the multiply. The bottom is set to a vivid color. Play around with the blend modes and see what kind of shading is most helpful to you and your illustration style. Going back to the skin color, changing the base color to skin tone and the top colors that shade to the dark to something more desaturated. You can see immediately that shading with black turns the skin tones to a rather dull color. Going back, I can try different colors, shades through blue, straight to purple, and a purple with a multiply has a nice effect. I can fine-tune that, give it a little bit more red and get a shading that suits me. I can duplicate that and then take one of the colors from the shading above and pick it for the bottom, change the settings there and get the colors I want quickly and easily. Let's put them into action. I just copy them into the illustration with the head and I can now select a part of that drawing and use the color picker and just pick one of the shading tones that are calculated for me. Pick another element and pick whatever color I want from my pre-shaded colors. This makes it real easy to stay within the same color realm. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you learned something today, hit the like button to celebrate your new bit of knowledge. To help you remember, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below to let me know what you would like to see on the channel or on my website, and I'll see you again soon.